Title:
I
The
thought you were
Billionaire's Choice.
gone.
In the heart of New York
I've
City,
been waiting for
Ethan
the right
Blake,
moment to come
a
back.
charismatic billionaire CEO, had everything he could ever want: wealth, power, and a successful business. Yet, despite his achievements, he felt a void in his life. After losing his wife, Lily, in a tragic accident 3 years prior, Ethan struggled to move on. One day, while attending a charity gala, he met Claire, a stunning and kind-hearted woman who made him laugh again. As their relationship blossomed, Ethan decided to propose, believing it was finally time to embrace happiness once more. However, during a family gathering, his twin daughters, Emma and Mia, approached him with tearful eyes. "Daddy, don't marry her. Mummy is alive." They revealed they had seen a woman who looked just like their mother in the park. Confused and intrigued, Ethan decided to investigate. To his shock, he discovered that Lily had survived the accident, having been in a witness protection program due to her knowledge of a dangerous crime syndicate. Overwhelmed with emotions, Ethan reunited with her, rekindling old feelings. Now, faced with an impossible choice between the love of his life and the potential of a new beginning, Ethan must navigate his emotions and decide what truly matters. Would he choose the past he thought he lost or the bright future that awaited him? Ethan stood frozen, staring at the woman who had once been his entire world. Lily, with her familiar smile and sparkling eyes, felt like a ghost from the past. "I thought you were gone," he whispered, emotions swirling within him. Lily explained how she had been forced into hiding after witnessing a crime. She had been living in a small town, working at a diner, waiting for the right moment to return. The fear of danger had kept her from contacting Ethan and their daughters. As they talked, Ethan felt a mix of joy and anger. How could she not have reached out? He was torn between his love for Lily and the new life he had begun to build with Claire. Ethan invited Lily to meet Emma and Mia. The reunion was bittersweet. The girls were ecstatic, yet it was clear they were caught in a whirlwind of emotions. Lily felt guilty for missing out on their lives, while Ethan struggled with the reality of reuniting with his past. Meanwhile, Claire sensed the tension. She had grown to love Ethan and his daughters, but now felt like an intruder. One evening, she confronted Ethan. "You need to decide who you want in your life," she said firmly. "I won't stand in the way of your family." As Ethan tried to balance his feelings, a shadow from Lily's past re-emerged. The crime syndicate had caught wind of her return. Ethan and Lily's lives were in danger, and he knew he had to act quickly. He reached out to the authorities for protection and devised a plan to keep his family safe. Lily, feeling guilty about putting everyone at risk, suggested she leave again. Ethan was adamant. "You're not going anywhere. We'll face this together." With the threat looming, Ethan spent sleepless nights weighing his choices. He loved Lily, but he had also formed a deep bond with Claire. Each woman represented different paths for him: a return to the life he had known or the possibility of a new beginning. Emma and Mia, feeling the tension, approached their father. "Daddy, we want our family together," they said. Their innocent help filled Ethan with determination. He knew he had to protect them at all costs. One fateful evening, the crime syndicate made their move. Ethan and Lily were at the park with the girls when they were ambushed. But with Ethan's quick thinking and the support of the authorities, they managed to escape unharmed. The incident solidified the importance of family in Ethan's heart. In the aftermath, as they sat together in their home, Ethan looked at Lily and then at Claire. "We need to be honest with ourselves," he said. Ethan made a decision. He loved Lily, and their daughters needed their mother. But he also recognized Claire's importance in their lives. He approached Claire, expressing his gratitude and respect for what they had built together. "I want you in our lives, Claire," he said earnestly. "But I need to be with Lily. I hope you can understand." Claire, with tears in her eyes, nodded. "I just want you and your daughters to be happy," she replied, leaving Ethan heartbroken but relieved. With the syndicate neutralized and safety restored, Ethan focused on rebuilding his family. Lily moved back in, and together they created a new normal. Ethan learned to navigate the complexities of love, embracing the past while cherishing the present. Months later, they celebrated a family picnic, laughter echoing through the park. Ethan realized that love is not only about being together but also about understanding and respect. As Lily settled back into the family, it was a time of adjustment. Ethan was thrilled to have her home, but their daughters were still grappling with the changes. Emma and Mia were excited yet anxious, fearing the loss of their father's attention to the woman who had been gone for so long. One evening, Ethan organized a family game night, hoping to rebuild their bonds. As they laughed and played, he watched the girls slowly warm up to Lily. It filled him with hope, but he knew they had a long road ahead. Despite their progress, Lily struggled with guilt. She wanted to be a great mother, but her absence weighed heavily on her. One day, she decided to take the girls to visit her old neighborhood. As they drove through familiar streets, Lily recounted stories from their early years together. Emma and Mia listened intently, their faces lighting up with every tale. Yet, when they visited their old home, emotions spilled over. They found remnants of the life they once shared, and it became a bittersweet moment of healing. Meanwhile, Claire was working on moving forward as well. She threw herself into her career, dedicating time to her charity work. One day, she met someone who sparked her interest to a fellow volunteer named Jake, who was charming and supportive. As she began to develop a friendship with him, Claire realized that she could build a fulfilling life outside of her past with Ethan. However, she also knew that the connection with Ethan had changed her forever. As months passed, the family began to find their rhythm. Ethan and Lily decided to hold a small ceremony to reaffirm their love, inviting close friends and family. The girls were ecstatic about being part of the wedding, dreaming of flower crowns and dance parties. The day arrived, filled with laughter, tears, and promises. As Ethan and Lily exchanged vows, they felt the warmth of their daughter's love surrounding them. It was a celebration of new beginnings and a testament to their journey. Just as things settled down, a new challenge emerged. The crime syndicate, previously thought to be neutralized, had remnants that were still active. One evening, Ethan received a threatening message, reminding him of the danger that still lurked. Ethan and Lily realized they couldn't take their safety for granted. They contacted law enforcement, reinforcing their security and preparing for any potential threats. With the tension rising, the family grew closer. They spent more time together, working as a team. Ethan taught the girls self-defense basics, while Lily focused on creating a safe environment at home. During a family meeting, they discussed their fears and strategies, allowing everyone to voice their feelings. It was a powerful moment that united them, showcasing their resilience. After weeks of heightened security, the moment of confrontation arrived. Ethan and law enforcement set up a sting operation to catch the remnants of the syndicate. As they prepared, emotions ran high, but Ethan reassured his family that they would face it together. The operation unfolded, and with a mix of tension and bravery, they successfully apprehended the remaining members. With the threat finally eliminated, the family breathed a sigh of relief, knowing they could begin to heal without fear. In the aftermath of the confrontation, life began to return to normal. Ethan, Lily, Emma, and Mia took a family trip to the beach, enjoying moments of laughter and connection. They built sandcastles, collected shells, and created memories that would last a lifetime. Back home, Claire also found solace. Her relationship with Jake blossomed, and she began to envision a future filled with new possibilities. She and Ethan maintained a respectful friendship, appreciating their shared history. As the anniversary of Lily's return approached, the family decided to celebrate their unique journey. Ethan planned a special dinner at their favorite restaurant, inviting close friends and family to join them. On the day of the celebration, they reminisced about their challenges and triumphs. During the dinner, Lily stood up to make a toast to new beginnings and the strength of family, she said, her voice filled with emotion. Everyone raised their glasses, recognizing how far they had come together. While they were enjoying their new life, unforeseen challenges emerged. One day, Mia came home from school upset. She had overheard some classmates talking about her mother's past and made her feel like an outsider. Ethan and Lily sat down with Mia, reassuring her that her family's story was one of courage and love. They encouraged her to speak openly about her feelings, creating a safe space for both girls to express their concerns and fears. In an effort to strengthen their bond and focus on positivity, Ethan suggested starting a family project to a community garden. The idea excited everyone, and they quickly began planning and gathering materials. As they worked together, planting seeds and tending to the garden, they bonded over shared goals and laughter. It became a sanctuary for the family, a place where they could relax and grow together. One afternoon, a surprise visitor arrived at Claire. She had come to share some news. She was pregnant. The news was both shocking and joyous, creating a whirlwind of emotions within Ethan and the family. As they embraced her with love and support, Claire expressed gratitude for their continued friendship. They discussed how to blend their lives, ensuring that the children would grow up knowing each other. As the news of Claire's pregnancy settled in, Ethan and Lily began preparing for the changes that lay ahead. They wanted to ensure that Emma and Mia understood the situation and felt included. Together, they talked about what it would mean to have a new addition to their extended family. They even involved the girls in creating a welcome kit for the baby, which helped them feel involved and excited about the changes. With the baby on the way, Claire decided to find a new place for herself. Ethan and Lily offered to help her with the move, reinforcing their commitment to co-parenting amicably. They spent weekends searching for a new home, creating a friendly atmosphere filled with laughter and support. Claire appreciated the help, and the process strengthened their bond, reminding them of the importance of family both old and new. As Claire's due date approached, Ethan and Lily organized a baby shower, inviting friends and family to celebrate. The event was filled with joy, games, and heartfelt moments as everyone showered Claire with love and gifts. During the celebration, Lily shared a touching story about motherhood and the journey of resilience, inspiring everyone present. The love in the room was palpable, creating an unforgettable experience for all. The day finally arrived when Claire welcomed her baby girl into the world. Ethan and Lily were there to support her, holding her hand through the process. When they heard the baby's first cries, it felt like a miracle, uniting their families in a new way. After a long day, they all gathered together, the new baby wrapped in a soft blanket. As they shared smiles and laughter, they understood that love had grown yet again. As they adapted to their new family dynamic, Ethan, Lily, and Claire worked on establishing routines that embraced their blended family. They created opportunities for the girls to bond with their new sister, helping everyone adjust. Ethan and Lily emphasized the importance of open communication, ensuring that everyone felt valued and included. Their efforts transformed what could have been a challenging situation into an enriching experience for everyone involved. With the arrival of Claire's baby, Ethan's family blossomed into something beautiful and unique. They celebrated birthdays, holidays, and everyday moments with love and gratitude. As they gathered for dinner one evening, Ethan raised a glass to family, in all its forms, he said, beaming with pride. They toasted, knowing they had built something remarkable together. Years passed, and the garden they had planted flourished, symbolizing their growth as a family. Emma, Mia, and Claire's daughter formed an unbreakable bond, learning from each other and navigating the complexities of life together. Ethan and Lily became advocates for blended families, sharing their story and supporting others on similar journeys. They understood that love can take many shapes and that family is built on the foundations of trust, respect, and resilience. As they watched their children play together, they realized that their journey was not just about overcoming obstacles, but about celebrating the beauty of life and the power of love. The end.